Currently, the situation between Israel and Palestine remains complex and tense. Issues such as territorial disputes, security concerns, and the status of Jerusalem continue to fuel conflict and unrest in the region. Efforts to achieve lasting peace and stability have been ongoing, but progress has been slow and elusive. Recent events, including clashes and violence, underscore the ongoing challenges in finding a resolution to the long-standing conflict.
The Israel-Palestine conflict is a long-standing and deeply rooted dispute that has led to decades of tension and violence in the Middle East. The origins of the conflict can be traced back to the late 19th and early 20th centuries, with multiple factors contributing to the ongoing struggle for land, identity, and sovereignty. One of the earliest sparks of the conflict can be found in the modern Zionist movement, which emerged in the late 19th century with the goal of establishing a homeland for the Jewish people in response to widespread anti-Semitism in Europe. This movement gained momentum in the early 20th century, particularly following the Balfour Declaration of 1917, in which the British government expressed its support for the establishment of a national home for the Jewish people in Palestine, then under Ottoman rule. At the same time, there was a growing Arab nationalist movement in the region, as indigenous Palestinian Arabs sought to assert their own national identity and autonomy. Tensions escalated as waves of Jewish immigration to Palestine increased, fueling anxiety among the Arab population about the potential loss of their land and livelihood. The establishment of the State of Israel in 1948, following the United Nations partition plan, was a pivotal moment that triggered a full-scale war between the newly declared State of Israel and its Arab neighbors. This war, known as the Arab-Israeli War, resulted in the displacement of hundreds of thousands of Palestinians, leading to the creation of a large refugee population scattered across the region. The 1967 Six-Day War further exacerbated the conflict, with Israel occupying the West Bank, East Jerusalem, Gaza Strip, and the Golan Heights. The Israeli occupation and settlement expansion in these territories have been a major point of contention and a source of ongoing violence between Israelis and Palestinians. The struggle for control over Jerusalem, considered a holy city by both Jews and Muslims, has also been a central issue in the conflict. The status of Jerusalem has been a frequent flashpoint, with both sides claiming the city as their capital. The failure to reach a lasting and comprehensive peace agreement has only deepened the enmity and strife between Israelis and Palestinians. Efforts to negotiate a two-state solution, whereby Israel and Palestine would coexist as independent states, have faced numerous obstacles, including disputed borders, security concerns, the status of Palestinian refugees, and the question of Jerusalem's sovereignty. More recent events, such as the construction of Israeli settlements in the West Bank, the blockade of Gaza, and periodic outbreaks of violence, including wars in 2008, 2009, 2012, and 2014, have further strained relations between the two sides. The Israel-Palestine conflict is complex and deeply entrenched, with historical, religious, and geopolitical dimensions that continue to fuel distrust and animosity. Achieving a just and lasting peace will require sustained efforts from both Israelis and Palestinians, as well as the support and engagement of the international community. As the world seeks to address this enduring conflict, understanding its historical roots and the perspectives of both sides is essential to finding a path toward reconciliation, peace, and a brighter future for all involved.